Hi, my name's Will. I'm the Director of the Australian Office of Projects Abroad. We've been working with Sandra Lucas from Latrobe University to create the opportunity for a group of nursing and midwifery students to travel to Nepal in 2016 and undertake the subject NSG3PHN. The plan for the placement is, in my experience, quite unique. Sandra was very clear from the outset that she wanted students to experience true community engagement and to have the opportunity to work on finding solutions for issues that the settings might have. Sandra did not want you to watch in hospital wards, rather to be in the community, understanding people's day-to-day lives in the community in which they live. To me, this is a fantastic initiative for many reasons. Firstly, it gives you the chance to see community nursing in a totally different country and in a totally different context. It's hard to explain how valuable this experience is. If nothing else, you learn how much you take for granted in day-to-day life in Australia, and every 5 minutes in Nepal will be a new perspective, a surprising insight, or a revelation about the reality of life in a developing country, living with a disability, for example, or the effects of poverty on health. Seeing your chosen profession in such a different cultural context makes you think about it differently, maybe more flexibly. Undertaking this subject also means that you are travelling with a purpose, which many of you will find a unique overseas experience, one which, more than anything else, is what you make of it. It will challenge you and your skills, but it will reward you with insight, a connection to real people and cultural immersion, as well as the opportunity to be part of a genuine improvement at the setting of which you're working at. And it's for uni too, so you'll get credit for being in Nepal, and not everyone can say that. And finally, you're travelling to Nepal, which, if you haven't been before, is a place you'll never forget. In my experience, it's a place which is special to everyone who goes. A mix of chaos, charisma, stunning beauty, crushing poverty, a place of great magic, but very little logic. Of course, Nepal was devastated earlier this year by 2 massive earthquakes and hundreds of aftershocks, which told with thousands of lives. Tragedies such as this, on top of poor government, contribute to Nepal being a terribly poor country by pretty much any standard you care to choose. You'll see this in the settings in which you work, in the semi-rural outer suburbs of Kathmandu, where the kind of healthcare and education we take for granted is simply not an option for the people of these communities. Where there are no paths on which a wheelchair can travel, where children might still be attending school classes under a tarpaulin as their school is too badly earthquake damaged, and where the government can't provide a proper state education and the schools might be run by charities. It might be the solutions to everyday problems are obvious, things that we would take for granted in Australia, such as ramp access or education in food hygiene or nutrition, for example. But implementing that solution might seem to be mission impossible. You'll need to think and work on what might seem like a different planet sometimes. It can be challenging and frustrating, but also incredibly inspiring. You will learn so much about yourselves and the world, as well as the true value of a sense of humour. This is a pioneering subject for the faculty. I can't tell you how hard Sandra has worked to make this happen. It's a wonderful opportunity for open-minded and adventurous students. I really hope you'll join us. Thanks.